respected DP, Mr. Akhil Agarwal sir. He has felicitated our special person here today, and we are really glad and very warmed and thrilled to welcome none other than our COO, Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Tarun Garg sir. Let's welcome with a big round of applause to the gentleman. And we also have the very gracious presence of Mr. J.T. Park, Executive Director, Hyundai Motor India Limited. We are really glad and really privileged to have the two gentlemen here. Okay, so now it's time for the grand moment which we were waiting for a very long time. As you can see, this grand decorations, all the preparations is for the unveiling of this grand showroom of Gajraj Hyundai Kalikapur. So let's do it. Are we all ready? Let's do the countdown. 3, 2, and 1. COO, Mr. Tarun Garg, and our ED, Mr. J.D. Park. So really a great moment for the Gajraj family and the Hyundai family. Now we have yet another showroom here at Kalikapur. it's time for the unveiling of inaugural plate by our Singur, Chief Officer, Mr. J.T. Park. Now we have, ladies and gentlemen, the unveiling of inaugural plate. Let's have a capture.
Please. Location is fantastic. I think it's right on the good. Yeah. So this place we have a card which is currently here is a fashion table. Ground floor also we have one card. There's also metro will be there. Yeah. And nearby we have Royal Enfield and Maruti across the road. And these trees can. We are in touch with the government. Long process. I'll come here again. This is also the memory of life. And I want one picture over here. Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are all ready and set to start the celebration. And the celebration always starts with cake cutting ceremony. So now we are going to have the cake cutting ceremony with none other than our COO, Mr. Singur, and of course in the presence of our respected ED, Mr. J.T. Park, along with the whole family of Gajraj Hyundai. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Really proud moment for everybody. Now we have a grand showroom of Hyundai by Gajraj here at Kalikapur. Now it's time everybody to settle down because now we're going to start the stage performances and stage programs. So I request and I insist all my guests to take their places.
My daughter, and so my son is playing in the school soccer tournament, part of the school team, and they did a very prestigious tournament, so he could come. Sincerely. Also designing the new Babika line.
All our special guests and invited people, everyone, requesting you all to take your seats. We are about to start the stage performances and stage programs within a while. Requesting all my lovely guests to take their places, and with all your gracious presence, we may start our main event.
पीछे पीछे तरफ प्लीज आगे
Okay, seems like all my lovely audience has already settled down. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Very good afternoon to everyone from my side. I'm Anchor Shubona, and I'm really glad and lucky to be a part of Gajraj and Hyundai and to be the MC and the anchor for this grand moment. Well, before I start, I request everyone to give a round of applause for everybody. And especially for Gajraj Hyundai here at Kalikapur. We all know that it's a very special day. But before we start, let me tell you, especially to our guests present here, Gajraj Hyundai. Gajraj is actually the depiction of our God, and we all love Ganesha. And Gajraj is a very auspicious name, and definitely we can think that this journey is going to be a very positive and a very auspicious one, and a long journey and a happy journey. So here we start with the presence of our special guests who are present here. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our respected and honorable Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Tarun Garg. Let's give a big clap to the gentleman. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here and being physically present with us. And now we are really lucky to have a special person also with us, with him, our very own and respected Executive Director, Mr. J.T. Park. Let's give a big clap for Mr. J.T. Park. Thank you so much. And before we start and hear from this gentleman, there is a special performance, and that special performance is by the team Gajraj. The first performance is a dance performance. When I said Gajraj, it's all about Indian culture. It's all about maintaining our dignity with God and always remembering our God. So this is the very first dance performance by one of our team of Gajraj Hyundai, Moshumi Shaha, and she's going to perform on the very renowned and a very important song, which is Ganadevta. So definitely let's welcome her. Let's welcome Moshumi Shaha. She's going to perform now. Let's welcome her until she joins her with us on stage. On Ganesh Vandana, she's going to perform. Can I have the song, please? The performance by Moshumi Shah on Ganesh Vandana. Thank you so much. I hope all of you have enjoyed. Now we are going to have one more performance, but that is not a song, that is not a dance, that we call at Durga Vandana. What is Durga Vandana? We all know Ma Durga is definitely known to everyone, but it is the pride of West Bengal, pride of Kolkata. Our local goddess, one of the biggest performance and definitely one of the best celebration we all have here in Kolkata, in West Bengal, but it is also acclaimed by the world also, that it is a world heritage, which is Durga Puja. So definitely we are really proud. We are still have some time to have Durga Puja this year, but let's remember Ma Durga with Durga Vandana by none other than now some team members from Gajraj, and they are Nivedita and Joita. So requesting Nivedita and Joita to join us for Durga Vandana.
Hello. দুর্গে দুর্গে দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে 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 দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে দেবী দুর্গে জগত জননী তুমি মা মঙ্গলকারিণী দেবী দুর্গে জগত জননী তুমি মা মঙ্গলকারিণী দুর্গে দুর্গে দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে দশ ভুজা দশ সহস্র শালিনী মধু কৈটব সংহারিণী দশ ভুজা দশ সহস্র শালিনী মধু কৈটব সংহারিণী অদ্বিতীয়া তুমি অনন্য অদ্বিতীয়া তুমি অনন্য ভবানী মা দুঃখ হারিণী দুর্গে দুর্গে দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে শুম্ভ নিশুম্ভ দানব দলনী ভক্তি মুক্তি দায়িনী শুম্ভ নিশুম্ভ দানব দলনী ভক্তি মুক্তি দায়িনী জগ প্রসবিনী মহাযোগিনী জগ প্রসবিনী মহাযোগিনী চণ্ডিকে মা শিবানী দুর্গে দুর্গে দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে শত গুণে মহা সরস্বতী রজগুণে মহালক্ষ্মী রূপিণী শত গুণে মহা সরস্বতী রজগুণে মহালক্ষ্মী রূপিণী তম গুণে মহাদুর্গা তুমি তম গুণে মহাদুর্গা তুমি মহামায়া গো সনাতনী দুর্গে দুর্গে দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে দেবী দুর্গে জগত জননী তুমি মা মঙ্গলকারিণী দুর্গে দুর্গে দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে 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 দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে
Thank you so much, and it was really lovely to hear this song whenever we hear it, especially here in Kolkata, in West Bengal, or nowadays every part of India and every part of world. Durga Stuti, Durga Vandana really brings some goosebumps between us. So now, moving ahead with this very positive note, I would like to call a very special person. Why? Because the whole thing which is happening here today is definitely not possible without his presence and without his ideas. So now it's time to welcome our driller principal, our very own respected sir, Akhil Agarwal. He is going to talk about dealer opening remarks and brief history of Gajraj. So this is going to be his notes. I'm really glad to welcome once again him.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Tarun Garg, Mr. Park, a lot of honorable people, my guardians, friends and family members.
Gajraj Hyundai search करो.
I was told to speak about the journey of Gajraj. Actually, the journey of Gajraj started about 23 years back in Chakradarpur, and this journey traveled to another journey into the corporate world, and we moved from Chakradarpur to Jamshedpur, then to Bhubaneswar, Gurgaon, Guwahati, Calcutta, Gurgaon, Mumbai, Chennai, Gurgaon. And then, as it was destined, on 17th of January 2019, I happened to come to Calcutta for a family marriage. I was supposed to go to Jamshedpur to my in-laws' place, but I got a call from chairman's office that I have to attend a meeting on 18th, and I took an early morning flight to Gurgaon, Delhi. In the aircraft, I chanced upon the newspaper advertisement saying Hyundai is looking for dealer in Calcutta, Salt Lake, and Howrah. And that is where the visible journey of Gajraj Hyundai started. Thereafter, the series of meetings started. We made an application. Mamaji was coming to Kolkata for some marriage, and I requested him, and he hunted place. He kept on coming to Calcutta. I was shuttling as if it was like, in Mumbai, it's like from Thane to Hooghly or something like that. Calcutta, Howrah, Bardwan. I was shuttling between, Gurgaon and Kolkata. Multiple visits, multiple night outs, and the Hyundai form, if many of you don't know, it's not easy to fill. It's quite it takes, and we fill the form, and we apply it, we look for place. There are a lot of norms to find an appropriate place. We came with a lot of challenges, and lot means lot. You can't believe it. We had a workshop place identified. The landlord wanted to fill it. He was a true guy, tried, but it didn't work out. We went to interim place. Again, sir is sitting here, but approvals are not easy because we changed the place, and there are at least 15-20 people signing and approving. We went for a change of place. We had moved to a new building. The building had teething issues, but somehow we started. And on 2nd of May, I got the LOI. I quit my corporate job. 31st August, our code was activated. So I'm taking time because we have time, and I'm telling the whole journey. 31st August 2019, code was activated. 19 cars was wholesale. September, October, November, December, approximately we were struggling between 20 to 30 numbers of wholesale and retail. Wholesale was a little higher, but yeah. And Jan, Feb, March, we kind of doubled to about 40, 45. March, we were thinking of doing big, and then came COVID. So, sir, types, and it was chaotic. You left a cushy corporate job, one could dream of being a board in IT, and then fixed good fat salary. You put all your savings and all your social stake, and then what happens is COVID. But we didn't lose hope. मामा जी बोलते हैं चुनौती को अवसर में बदलो, और उस समय ऐसा लग रहा था, और आज लगता है कि उस समय जब हमने कोविड हुआ, उसके बाद जब वी वेंट फॉर सिंगूर में कोई एक्स लैंडलॉर्ड ने कोई लीगल केस किया, राजारहाट में हमने वी टुक स्टॉक यार्ड, लोकल पॉलिटिकल रूल्स ने उसमें बंद कर दिया, झंडा वंडा लगा कि यू हैव टू पे सम रैंसम सो ऑन, वी फेस प्रॉब्लम देयर, वी लुक फॉर दिस प्लेस, वी हैड प्रॉब्लम्स. एक बार लग रहा था कि हमारे रास्ते में भगवान इतने पत्थर क्यों फेंक रहा है. बाद में पता चला वो सक्सेस की सीढ़ी बनाने के लिए मसाला दे रहा है. वो पत्थर हमारे सीढ़ी के लिए स्टेपिंग स्टोन्स थे. दैट इज हाउ इट हैपेंड, एंड दैट इज वेयर वी आर. सो नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू take a quote from Michael Gladwell's book The Outlier, or The Story of Success. It says that when you see a thick tall oak tree in a forest, it is not just because of the seed, it's also because of the soil underneath. It's because there were no rabbits eating it and the lumberjacks cutting it early in life. So there are a lot of people behind the success of Gajraj Hyundai. The first person behind the success of Gajraj Hyundai, I would say, is my mother. She always taught me, do right, put in your best, and don't compromise on anything. So that's there. And I never missed my father. After the first 6 months that I lost him, I started missing him when I was starting the corporate journey. I don't know, but I was seeing him all around. So that's another support I don't know, but I was getting. And then is my Mamaji, my friend, philosopher and guide, Vishnu Mama. My wife, she's not only my better half. Many people, not a lot of people in corporates would appreciate. Many hundreds of people because I've worked in a lot of different corporates, have asked me, how could you decide कि इतना बड़ा decision लिए कैसे job छोड़ के यहाँ आने का? So actually, she also gave a lot of courage, and she made her dreams into mine, and we had common dreams. My kids, and then when I come here, Gaurav, I might miss some names, so please don't feel bad. Gaurav is more than a brother. He's like standing like a pillar behind me. Anand is my GM, but he's also like a brother. You know what happens in Gajraj? We call it family, and actually, literally, it has become a family. Saroj, he's from day one. Jointo, Kakuli, Mandala, I can't miss Mandala. He's my, one troubleshooter. So we have a lot of people, If I look back, probably it will be called wrong. So a lot of people who have supported. And then comes the fertile soil I was talking about, Hyundai. I remember after COVID, in June, we were doing, before that, obviously 2 months there was lockdown, and before that we were doing average of 40-45 vehicles. But in June, in May, when the lockdown was operative, the leadership team, we used to meet once in a while. We took out passes and we said कि बस अपने ना employees को sack नहीं करेंगे, इनको बहुत कम fixed salary कर देते हैं और बाकी variable कर देते हैं, booking के ऊपर पैसा देंगे, at least booking तो आएगा, and that we did. And we got a lot of booking. That time TSM was Mr. Kamlesh. I told him कि सर मेरे को गाड़ी दीजिए, 100 गाड़ी चाहिए, आप तो 50 लेते थे, ठीक है. कृपा सर और बेदादा से मीटिंग कराते, वी हैड अ मीटिंग. बेदादा सेड, अखिल जी 50 करते हो, 100 मांग रहे हो. 100 तभी मिलेगा जब टारगेट 100 होगा. हुंडई में क्या होता है, ऐसा नहीं कि ड्यूरिंग द मंथ आपको जो मतलब मांग लिया. प्लानिंग बहुत काफी प्लान्ड कंपनी है, बिलीव मी, काफी प्लान्ड है. तो आप टारगेट यदि 100 लोगे तो मैं 100 दे दूंगा. 2-4-5 गाड़ी ऊपर नीचे अलग बात है, ठीक है भाई. अब यहाँ 50 करते हैं, 100 टारगेट ले लें और एक भी कम होगा तो बॉस, बिलीव मी, एक भी कम होगा तो इंसेंटिव 0. And incentive is the last part of earning. Then came our magician, Mr. Kripa Shankar. कृपा सर ने बोला, अखिल जी आपको क्या रिस्क लग रहा है? मैंने बोला सर 1 महीना तो टांग दूंगा, कैसे भी, बट अगले महीना बोले मैं बैठा हूँ ना. मैंने बोला सर ऑटोमोबाइल में बहुत लोग हैं, पता किया है, टारगेट बढ़ता है, कम नहीं होता है. बोला अखिल जी विश्वास रखो, मैं बैठा हूँ, आप टारगेट बढ़ाओ, नहीं हुआ तो अगले महीना मैं कम कर दूंगा, बट आपको कम करने की जरूरत पड़ेगी. मैंने बोला ठीक है सर, आपने बोल दिया. हमने एप्लीकेशन मेल दे करके 47 से 100 का रिक्वेस्ट किया. हमको टारगेट मिला 100. काफी डरे हुए थे. हमने उस महीने में फर्स्ट 5-7 डेज में 80 गाड़ियां उठाई और उस मंथ में 110 गाड़ियां उठाई. मजे की बात यह, और गाड़ी मांग रहे थे. अगले महीने हमने 150 मांगा, 200 मांगा, बट बोले नहीं मिलेगा. उसके बाद 200 से कम कभी मांगा ही नहीं. उसके बाद धीरे धीरे 200 के आसपास पहुंचे. गाड़ियां का स्टॉक खत्म हो गया था, गाड़ी मिल नहीं रहा था. जैन में दैट वाज 1 मंथ. अच्छा, उस पीरियड में एक और चेंज हुआ. उस समय कमलेश जी के बदले साहू जी आए. एंड व्हेन कमलेश जी वाज रिप्लेस्ड, आई ऑब्जेक्टेड टू कृपा सर कि सर ये क्या कर रहे हो, आप हमारे हीरो को हटा रहे हो. बाद में पता चला उन्होंने सुपर हीरो दे दिया. So Jan 2021, after almost 1 year, हमने 300 गाड़ियां 2-3 महीना लगातार उठाया. फिर वो कोविड का सेकेंड वेव आया. उसके बाद तो पूरा इंडस्ट्री गाड़ी मांग रहा था. फिर तो रैशनिंग होने लगा. फिर तो आप उतना ही बेचोगे जितना मिलेगा. वो बिरला जी का प्रथा सिस्टम हो गया. सेल वॉज इक्वल टू मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, नो मेरिट इन सेल्स. So that is the journey, and that was a time when we arrived in Kolkata. So now I would like to, before I end, I would like to say that especially to Tarun ji, that when I see and when I came to corporate, to the business world, I was little skeptical. And होता है, आप अदर साइड में हो, आप पावर में हो, आपके चारों लोग सर्विस में. अनिरुद्ध सर आए कृपा जी के बदले, बेदारा के बदले मिस्टर खेर आए, मिस्टर यू के बदले मिस्टर चा, एंड आई कांट टेक नेम, देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल अराउंड. It was magical, so smooth. I think all credit goes to Mr. Tarungar. Can we have a big hand for him? Guys, believe me, 19 years in corporate life, management trainee to CFO, I told about 7 locations, 9 transfers. I've seen a lot of leaders. Some leaders are known for their leadership style, charismatic leadership. Some are known for their deep subject knowledge. Some are known for their intelligence. Some are known for their hard working. But here is one unique combination who has got all this quality in Mr. Kalikapur. And this is not the end. Above all, it is humility. He is so humble that I can't narrate an incident. एक ऐसा हुआ था. I was so shattered कि सर मेरे लेट हो गया, मैं कैसे क्या करूँ, and the way sir manages that, it is great. And मैंने सर को रिक्वेस्ट किया था कि सर मेरा जो नया शोरूम आएगा, लास्ट टाइम आप नहीं आए थे, आपको ओपनिंग करने आपको आना है, हमने रोक के रखा था, सब कुछ पूछते थे ओपनिंग कब कराना, ओपनिंग कराना. मैंने बोला मेरा बात हो गया है, जब भी आएंगे सर आएंगे और मेरे को बताएंगे, मेरा ओपनिंग मिस्टर घर करेंगे. एंड सर हैज केप्ट द प्रॉमिस. सो नाउ ऑन आई वेलकम ऑन स्टेज मिस्टर तरुण गर्ग हिमसेल्फ. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Akhil. As always, you are a man of words and very overwhelmed. And of course, even before I come to you, I'd like to really appreciate Nivedita, Joshita, and Moshmi. I don't know whether I'm not so good at names, but you did a very good job. And all three of you, I could see that that passion. And Moshmi, especially, your guru had dropped, but you went. I think this is the spirit of Gajraj Hyundai. So big round of applause for the spirit of Gajraj Hyundai, that obstacles can come, but we will go on. He mentioned about COVID and what all happened and etc. etc. But I think this is what Hyundai is all about, and of course Gajraj Hyundai is all about. So Vishnu ji, you are here, Mr. Jalan is here, Akhil is here, Rajni ji is here, and Shavi is here. Again, sorry, I उनसे पहले बार मिला हूँ तो शायद नाम, okay. But it's a very overwhelming experience for me because I see a lot of warmth, I see a lot of Hyundai into Gajraj Group. I can say this because at Hyundai we have always believed in win-win, and as a company we have always believed. And in fact, since I have joined about 3.5 years back, every time I hear the management speaking win-win, that any solution comes, unless you put yourself in the other person's shoes, you cannot have a winning combination. And I think this same philosophy is here, and I can see so many of the co-dealers here. I don't see too many co-dealers in an inauguration of a showroom. I think that is a good thing and great thing about Kolkata, about in fact the Hyundai team, and of course the collaboration between the dealers of Kolkata, that so many of the co-dealers have come today for the inauguration. So I'm very, very happy. The team, Gajraj Hyundai, and of course on behalf of Hyundai, I can assure the customers of Kolkata and of course all the team members here that we will continue to really set some new benchmarks. We don't think that there's any other competition. Competition is with us. We have to really set the new benchmarks. We have to keep on doing, and means to achieve the end are as important. Like Akhil mentioned about so many things which he could do, because there was a process. There was a process which was followed. There was a vision. There was a confidence in the abilities. But there was no shooting in the dark. There was no shooting in the dark. I think that's important. Of course, he mentioned about him. What he failed to mention was even I joined in December 19, and in fact in 3 months COVID had struck. So it was equally difficult. But I had the support of not only my management, but not only my team, but also all the dealers who were so positive. And that is where Hyundai was the first company to really start production post-COVID-1. And in fact, in 2020, we had the highest market share in the history of Hyundai in India. So I think that is about Hyundai. And that is the spirit of Hyundai. So I won't take more time. I would only say that I'm very, very happy to be here. It's always a pleasure to visit Gajraj team, Gajraj Hyundai. And there's everything, like I said, there are family values, and there is so much of corporate, there is so much of education, there is so much of sense, and above all, there is so much of humanity. So all the very best, and God bless you all, and it's really, really wonderful to be here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the gentleman and especially to Tarun sir for this amazing, very sweet note. Well, here now definitely it's a corporate meet for all of us, but it really feels like a family. Me being here for the very first time, not feeling like meeting everybody for the first time. Feels like I know them for such a long time. Such a friendly environment. So before I call the next special person here, I request to give a big round of applause for Akhil sir and definitely for Tarun sir. For if we have leaders like them, then growth is definitely a mandatory thing. So now it's time to call upon stage our very special ED sir, that is our Executive Director, Mr. J.T. Park, to join me on stage and share a few words. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to congratulate inauguration ceremony of this beautiful facility, Mr. Akhil and his family. Whenever I attended the inauguration ceremony of new dealership, I'm very impressed with all family attended, and then they celebrate together. It's a very family-oriented culture and business, so it's very impressed. Another thing is Mr. Tarun mentioned, there was, but not first time, but other our partners, they attended this inauguration ceremony. So it's really, I think we say is we are family. I want welcome Mr. Akhil and his family joining in Hyundai family, and also other guys as well. So I'm truly, confident and sure. So you will be growing very much together with Hyundai Motor India and Hyundai Motor Company. So once again, I congratulate the inauguration of this beautiful facility. And one last thing, actually, before I coming to East region, Kolkata, my former EDs already say the Kolkata side is the performance is much less than others. Okay, and then Kolkata area is so blah 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 blah. So that I didn't expect much before, very frankly speaking. So, but this morning also I attended another ceremony, but I feel I'm very confident now. So we have very good partner, Mr. Akhil, Gajraj Hyundai, and another good partners are there. So maybe when we say we have over 500 partners in India. So but we always say there are big five. We say somebody say there are big five. Where are? All of them are from South region, but I'm sure we can make another big five from Kolkata.
Definitely, we are going to have not only Big 5, maybe Big 10, Big 20, Big 100 maybe, because there is no limitation of thoughts and no limitation of plannings, right? So thank you so much to Mr. J.T. Park for his very, very kind words. Now moving forward, we are going to have the Hyundai plaque handover by once again our respected COO, our Tarun sir, and of course with Mr. J.T. Park, who is our very own Executive Director. So we are going to have it, and it will be handed over to our respected Dealer Principal Akhil Agarwal and respected Chairman Vishnu Jalan sir. So requesting, let's do the honors by the gentleman. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. We are having the handover of Hyundai plaque by our respected COO, Mr. Tarun Garg, and respected Executive Director, Mr. J.T. Park, to our Dealer Principal, Akhil Agarwal, and respected Chairman, Vishnu Jalan. Thank you so much. Let's enjoy this moment, and now I would request Vishnu Jalan sir to join me here and he is our respected chairman. As Akhil sir said, ek bade ka hona hai. We always need a very special person with us to maintain the journey. So it's not enough to end this evening and end this day without his vote of thanks. So over to Jalan sir.
सर्वप्रथम सभी को नमस्ते। अखिल को मैं सुना और सर को मैं सुना और सभी दोस्तों बंधु को मैं कहता हूँ धन्यवाद देने के पहले, अगर जिंदगी में ख्वाहिशें बड़ी हों, अगर जिंदगी में ख्वाहिशें बड़ी हों तो भला संघर्ष छोटा कैसे हो सकता है। तो दोस्तों, एक ऊंची सीढ़ी पाने के लिए, एक ऊंची उड़ान उड़ाने के लिए अगर कल्पनाओं को साकार करना है तो सोने के वक्त जो दिखता है वो सपना नहीं है, जो सोने नहीं देता वो सपना होता है। तो इस कार्यक्रम को हम लोग आगे बढ़ाते हुए धन्यवाद ज्ञापन देने के पहले सभागार में उपस्थित सभी गणमान्य व्यक्ति और हमारे दोस्त मित्र अनिल बाबू, और जैसा सर ने बोला कि को डीलर जो आए हैं, एक फैमिली बनती है तो हम एक परिवार लेकर ही काम करते हैं और हमारा गजराज ये परिवार आप हुंडई के मिलने के बाद दिनों दिन बढ़ता ही जा रहा है। और धन्यवाद के साथ में मैं गैर साहब को, शाह साहब को, सभी को धन्यवाद दूंगा कि आपने पहले हमें चुना, पहला डीलरशिप दिया और उनको अच्छा लगा, हम लोग रेस में आगे हुए तो उन्होंने फिर हमें दूसरी डीलरशिप दी। इसलिए मैं आप सबों को फिर से एक बार धन्यवाद दूंगा। ये जर्नी में मैं अपने जितने भी मेरी टीम है, गजराज परिवार के दोस्त हैं, ये मैं जितने गजराज मेरे साथ में काम करते हैं सब मेरे परिवार हैं। मैं काम नहीं करता, मतलब ये काम नहीं करते, मेरे मुखिया हैं, इस हिसाब से मैं हम लोग काम करते हैं। तो आप लोग इन सबों की ओर से मैं अपने चैनल पार्टनर हुंडई कंपनी के जितने भी अधिकारी और गणमान्य लोग आए हैं सभी को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ। और इस धन्यवाद में ठीक है, जय हिंद, नमस्कार। मैं चाहूँगा, एक आग्रह करूँगा सर से कि हमारा अगर समय हो तो ठीक है, वहाँ कुछ कार्यक्रम था हम लोग का वर्कशॉप में, यहाँ से केवल 4 किलोमीटर है, वहाँ बच्चे आप लोगों ने बहुत तैयारी की है और बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रहे हैं, उनका दिल टूट जाएगा। अगर केवल हम लोग घूम के आ जाएं तो हमारे बच्चों को बहुत अच्छा लगेगा कि हमारे अभिभावक हमारे पास आए हैं। हम लोग कुछ भी नहीं करें, बैठे और आ जाए। और हम चाहेंगे कि तब तक जितने हमारे को डीलर आए हैं फोटोग्राफी हो जाए हम लोग के साथ में, जो सर बोले 1 मिनट हो जाए। हाँ, अनिल भैया कहाँ हम लोग, अनुज 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 हाँ नितिन भी आया था।
Well, before we have a grand group photograph, we are going to have one more photograph here. So requesting all our special guests to join us here. Really a great moment for all of us because in one frame we have so many stalwarts and definitely it is going to be a success story. And before we go down, we have to have the signing of our inaugural signature board by our respected COO and ED. And once again, I would like to thank each and every ladies and gentlemen for being present here and making this grand day successful. Thank you. Now our guests are arriving for the signing of inaugural signature board and then downstairs we will all gather for the group.
Go downstairs, then we'll come back upstairs.
ठीक है सर, निकलते हैं।